When Jacob was younger, I noticed he was getting frustrated and asking me why I can't run as fast.
I noticed he was slower when he was running or walking.
It made me feel bad. My name's Jacob.
I'm Jacob's older brother.
My brother Jacob was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
Duchenne is a
advancing well. You must go on.
Duchenne reminds me of like a forest fire. I wish it didn't exist.
Every time I'm asked to speak at an event, I always shudder when I get my reply. Of course it's yes, I want to help whatever you need. I'm not nervous. I'm just hoping to God that my knees don't shake and I don't cry. My little brother Jacob, he has a condition called Duchenne. It's a devastating, horrible, ruthless disease that robs little boys from growing up and becoming men. I'm 27, married. I like to think I experienced a whole heck of a lot. I pursued my dreams, traveled overseas, I learned things never taught. Don't Google Duchenne, but right away my mind told me to disagree. I fired up my laptop and typed the letters D-U-C-H-E-N-N-E. I read that my little brother is going to have limited days. This disease affects 1 out of every 3,500 boys, and there is no cure or medications to help his muscles stay. At first, I didn't believe Jacob's diagnosis. I mean, they must have gotten it wrong. With my world crashing in all around me, I knew for Jacob, he needed his family strong. I never thought something like Duchenne would ever show up in our lives. Duchenne is a violent tornado ripping and destroying families, making it close to impossible to survive. Being a big sister of 4 is never going to be an easy thing. But I know whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward, said best by Dr. Martin Luther King. I refuse to live life governed by the things that I cannot control and instead live life living the things that I can. I trust and I believe in a God that knows exactly what He is doing, for He knows the ones that can change this outcome. I've stopped questioning why our lives have been centered around Duchenne. I'm reminded of the hope every single time I bow my head and whisper the words amen. My brother's only gripe is when he loses a level in a video game. Yet he never complains when falling and failing to keep up with his friends, knowing his muscles just don't work the same. Every time Jacob giggles and laughs and looks at me with those big blue sparkling eyes, I choose to ignore the ones that don't understand or have comments that are snide. People that whisper and say, "What about your life?" Over a year ago, I made the choice to start using all of my gifts and talents to help my brother and every other afflicted from Duchenne. It's the toughest road I've ever taken, but it's one that I would choose over and over and over again. You may not understand the pain or the little struggles every Duchenne family faces every day. Just like a thief in the night, never expecting without warning, your life can completely change. Life's about cherishing the little moments, loving, celebrating, appreciating each day. They know what causes Duchenne and they know how to fix it. But the lack of funds has halted a cure from coming into motion. I will use every bit of my spoken emotion, do whatever I can to cause a commotion, convince you of my undying devotion to have just one of you, spread this slogan. Will you help cure Duchenne? Together, we can cure Duchenne. Together, we will run away.
These things are strange.
We are so close to finding a cure.
We close? We help cure Duchenne.
Will you help cure Duchenne now?
Together we can cure Duchenne.
Together we will.
Away.
If you feel alone,
Get you.